So this is a pretty interesting game, actually. This is another Super Nintendo game, and as you can see, you have a character that is playing on a harmonica. So that should already tell you how interesting this game is going to be, especially when he has no actual shoulders or knees. And he apparently is wearing rain boots. But this game came out on the Super Nintendo, so it came out way before Rayman. So I'm not sure if this game inspired Rayman, because of like the design of the character, you know, like not having limbs or whatever. But the main premise of the game is that, as you can see, there's all these flags all over the island, and apparently somebody took the flag from your home island thingy. So you go off on a quest to find it, and then, as with many games like this, you uncover a sinister plot, and, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Anyways, this game was really unique. For its time, it's unique even now. And I'll show you why here in just a minute, because also, just like Rayman, you throw your limbs. And that's how you attack. And 1 second here, guys, actually. And your character flips out when you hit pause. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, so yeah, so your character flips out, and you actually can see his stomach moving, which is kind of odd, actually. But you can throw your limbs, but you can not only throw his hands, you can actually throw his legs too. And you can throw them as fast as you want. So you can actually hop around completely legless and armless. But you're supposed to collect clams. I'm not sure why, but you collect them. You can also do a spin jump type move, and that makes you go higher. And I think it doesn't really do anything besides that. It's the same. You don't actually do damage doing this. Yeah, you get hurt. You have a life bar, but it's kind of arbitrary. Like, some stuff does more damage than others. I'm not really sure what that correlates to, like what does the most damage. But you can jump here, you can jump there. And you press A, it says to jump, you know, do a really big jump, get all of it. But this game kind of trolls you in a lot of ways. And the first one is, you know all those signs for Plok that you've been seeing? Well, you go near one of them here coming up, and there's a fucking monster underneath it. But not yet, apparently, because that's his boxers. And so, yeah, so throughout these first levels, you keep on rolling shit up in the flags that is clearly not his flags, it's other shit. And so you can see his flag, but then by the time you get to the end of it, it's not his flag. And I'm going to tell you what those teeth motherfucker are later on. You'll find out what those guys are. So you have to dick with this. If you go backwards, you actually get this. And you fail because that's actually supposed to make you go throughout the level. Which I fail at. So I'm just going to kill myself. No, actually, I'll get this present first. Fuck it. There's various presents throughout the levels, and they turn you into different guys. And here you became a pro boxer. So you can just toss your fists out as much as you want and not worry about becoming a jumping hump. As wrong as that sounds. You can also hit these berries, and they're kind of weird because, like, if you hit them enough, they explode like that, and then you don't get shit. But if you hit them, see, it's kind of a troll because some of those fruits, if you hit them enough, they will turn to bonus levels. But if you collect them when they're small like that without exploding, then you get, I think it's either a bunch of points or you get your life back. I'm not sure which. I think you get your life back if you collect them when they're big. So it's kind of a gamble. It's like, do you want their life restorative, or do you want to try and get a bonus level? And so it's kind of a guess there either way. And here is Cotton Island. Here's the first troll job. Notice how it's normal, right? You go over here, this motherfucker comes up and starts shooting rocks at you. And so yeah, and then you get a big ass diamond that makes you invincible temporarily. And there's also a bunch of shortcuts that can be found if you try to like go opposite ways and all this shit. Water hurts you in this game and will blow you up out of the water like so. So you don't really want to do that. Kind of a bad idea. And then, yeah. So you kind of get dick. But then if you take that other route, you're kind of stuck down here for the entire level. But then here's one of those fruits I was talking about. So if you hit enough times, you go into a bonus level. And now you're a fucking mad motorcyclist on a race against time. On your marks. Get set. Get fucked. And so basically, this is like stupidly tough. And you'll see why pretty quickly, because you hit this shit. You have to back up. Oh, and you notice the time? Notice the time you have? You have like no fucking time to beat this. So unless you basically decide to memorize this, you can fuck off because you're not going to beat it. So that pretty much is a classic troll job there. And then, I don't think you can even go. Can you even go any further? No, you're basically fucked. So now, you have to go all that way back. Yeah, you just did all that to fucking get a bonus level that's almost impossible to do on your first try. So this is definitely a troll game, as shown right there too when the guys land on your head. I'm just going to say fuck it to old Rocky here. That's actually his name, by the way, is Rocky. I remember reading a comic about this. And so, yeah, so you fucking just jump and you say fuck it to all the Rockies. I'm not really sure how there's so many of them there. I guess it's a whole family of guys that just live under. And you jump up and you got it. Sucking my dick. I've been diddled again. You can tell what time period this game was made in when it was acceptable to say that you've been diddled in a video game.